Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today over on Soma at Home. My name is Krista and I'm the Health and Wellness Manager here. Sorry we're a few minutes behind. I was having some technical difficulties over on our side. But now we are all set to go and ready to get started. So Amanda, whenever you are ready.
Hi everyone, welcome to
It's that one. Right.
Hey everyone, welcome to another week of the relationship series. In this topic, I'm going to talk to you all about knowing what you want in a relationship. Because when building a healthy relationship, you will need to know what you want first. When you are when you are with your partner, you need to figure out what you are looking for. If that is a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you need to figure that out first. That is what I have learned within the series that I have learned myself. It is important to know what you are looking for in a healthy relationship. Be willing to take your time and find someone who really cares about you and what you want out of a relationship. Building a healthy relationship is an investigative process that is to build upon open, honest communication, shared respect, trust, and goals. To be able to have a healthy relationship, that to be able to have a healthy relationship is built on respect and trust. If no one respects that, that's not who you want in a relationship. You gotta know what you want first. To be able to know what you want out of a relationship, what I have learned myself is to make a list of your interests, also make a list of your goals, along with make a list of your physical futures, along with make a list of your mental characteristics and physical characteristics, along with what your main qualities are. Based on that is what you are looking for out of a relationship. With what I have just shared is how you will build a healthy relationship. Next week will be a little different. We will talk about personal hygiene and meeting someone new in a relationship. I hope I hope everybody has learned a little bit of knowing what you want in a relationship, and I'm looking forward on being your tour guide in the series to be able to learn a lot more. If anybody has any questions or wants to learn more about me, feel free to contact me through my email. I will have Krista share my email with anyone who is willing to learn more, and I'll send it back to Krista.
Awesome. Thank you, Amanda. Again, if you guys have any issues hearing me, please let me know. That's what was holding us up earlier, but I think we have it fixed. So on my end today, what we're going to talk to you all about with SOfit is social skills and relationships. So I'm going to share my screen with you all, just so you guys can kind of see as I go along. But here's just a little bit of background about social skills and relationships. Having a healthy lifestyle is more important than just eating well and exercising often. It's also about the relationships we have with each other and healthy interactions we have with people in our life. So like your parents, your siblings, your colleagues, or community members around you. All these are important parts of your daily life. There are many ways to make sure that you're having a healthy relationship with those around you. And those include, similar to like what Amanda was saying, was respect for yourself and others. So here's some stuff for respect for yourself. It's important to show respect for yourself in order to show respect to others. So knowing what you want is super important. Some ways you show respect to others are having respect to yourself, is having confidence and a high self-esteem, standing up for yourself. So that means telling your truth when necessary in a kind way. If you are being bullied or uncomfortable in a situation, it's important to say what you're feeling. It's most important to tell your truth when you're hurt, angry, or sad about something. So making sure you're communicating your feelings to others around you so that those feelings are sticking around and that you're able to work through that instead of keeping them bottled up inside. Take care of your body and your mind. So making sure that we are taking time for ourselves, that we're working out when we have the capabilities to do so, and that we're just focusing and staying in tune with ourselves as well. Take care of your physical health through exercise and fitness. Show your body and mind that you care about it. So make sure you're drinking your water. Like I said, exercising, doing those things that you should be doing for yourself. This might not, okay, so whenever we're taking care of ourselves, sometimes that means saying no to things as well. If you have too many obligations or you're starting to feel overwhelmed, it's okay to say no to activities. It's really important to make sure that your emotional health is just as great as your physical health is as well. So whenever you're starting to feel like you have too much going on in your schedule, making sure that you're sitting down, using a planner to keep yourself organized to help avoid those situations where we feel overwhelmed. But when you feel like your schedule's a little too full, try to see what you can take off your plate instead of just continuing to add to it. Listen to yourself. When you're making decisions about your activities or relationships, take time to think about your feelings so that you're not constantly just going through the motions, that you're actually sitting back and thinking about what that relationship means to you. Often, if you look inside, you will already have the answers that you have for yourself and these situations by like listening to your heart. Respect your own space. So personal space is different for everyone. If you feel as though someone is invading your space, it's okay to take a step back or ask the person that you're talking to respect your space. So asking them to maybe give you some room. This also means more of not in a physical way, but also an emotional way. If you feel like you're being controlled a lot or someone is constantly kind of invading your time and making you feel uncomfortable in any way or taking up more of your time and they're not respecting your self-care that you are trying to have, that you are letting them know that as well. So physically and mentally, space is important. Respect for others, be patient. Not everyone thinks and acts the same way. That's really important to remember. So if you are usually the person who does this, that's great, but always remember to be patient with others, especially when you're working together on a team, the people that you live with, just remembering that everyone has thinks and acts differently. We don't all think the same thing. So again, that's important to communicate your feelings because sometimes someone might not even know their feelings are hurt or that they're overstepping their boundaries with you. Respect the things around you. One way to show respect is to make sure that you're taking care of the space around you. So keeping your rooms clean, cleaning up after yourself in the house or any living situation that you are currently in. And then also just building those strong relationships through communication. So having your list ready of your wants in relationship is important and that you're communicating that with the other people involved in the relationships with you. So some keys for communication that we're going to be talking about today is active listening and then engaging in communication with others and kind of working to resolving some conflicts. So active listening is you're using the empathy when you're listening and you're understanding them. So you're turning your body towards someone when you're talking, you're giving them eye contact, and you're trying to actually comprehend what someone is saying to you. You're giving nonverbal cues that you're listening by maybe nodding, shaking your head, that you're engaged in that conversation with them. So that's active listening, and that's demonstrating active listening. When you're engaging with communication to others, approach them with positive communication. So that, for example, that's, how are you? How's your day? I hope you're doing well. How are you doing? Asking questions is always important to show that you're practicing that active listening. So if someone says, my dog ran outside today and I had to chase after it, you can be like, where'd your dog go? Did you get the dog? Were you able to catch them quickly? Did you have to run really fast? So showing that you're listening to that conversation. When you ask questions, wait to speak until the other person is done talking to respond. So you're not cutting someone off, that you're letting them get out their full conversation or their full sentence to you before you are asking your question or wanting to put your input into that conversation as well. All right, so next we're gonna move on real quick here to an activity, and this might be kind of harder to do through Zoom, but we're gonna give it a shot. So I want to see, let's see, Lena is on today. We have Alicia and Amanda and Daxton. All right, so I'm going to ask one of you a question, and then I will ask another person on the Zoom call with us to kind of paraphrase what they said or what they took away from the or what the other participant has said. Does that kind of make sense? We might have to just jump into it and see if we can make it work. So Lena, what is your favorite sport that you play and why?
Well, there's so many, but I really like basketball. The reason why, because I like to make hoops and to make sure I get it, and I like to steal the ball.
Perfect, very good. All right, so Daxton, if you can take yourself off mute, what do you know about Lena and her favorite sport?
She said about basketball. She like favorite hoop stuff.
Perfect. So that's a great example of active listening. So Lena explained that her favorite sport is basketball, and she likes it because she likes to make hoops. And I couldn't agree more with that, Lena. Great. So then we're going to try that again. So let's see. Alicia, if you are able to take yourself off mute, what is one of your favorite things to do in your free time?
I'm listening to music.
Perfect. Do you have any specific music that you like to listen to?
And sync.
I like them too. They're very good. So Amanda, were you able to hear Alicia's answers?
Yes, I
What
did.
do we know about Alicia? Perfect.
She likes music and she likes to listen to NSYNC.
I do as well. That's very good. So those are some examples of active listening, that we are listening to what others were saying. So great job, you guys. Let's see if we have time to do one more scenario here today. So we're going to ask, perfect. All right. Amanda, what is one of the most exciting things you've ever done?
Being a health messenger.
Cool, very cool. What do you like about being a health messenger?
Doing online education.
Very nice. Lena, do you have anything that you could add to what Amanda just said? I know that you're also a health messenger. So what are some of your favorite things about being a health messenger?
I like to do challenges. I like to spread the word about health messengers and health tips. And I like to have to host exercise classes.
Perfect. So that was an example of contributing to a conversation. So me and Amanda were kind of talking about one of the most exciting things she's ever done. And she said it was being a health messenger. And then Lena was also, I knew this personally because I work with them, but that she's a health messenger too. So she was able to kind of pick apart some of the things that Amanda was saying and add to that conversation and have some dialogue there. So that's being able to practice a good conversation and showing that you're having active listening as well. We have time for one more example today. So we are going to talk about pets. I love animals. They're some of my favorites. My favorite animal is a dog. Does anyone else have a favorite animal?
I like horses.
Lena, you like horses? How about you, Daxton?
I like
Perfect.
Crocodile.
Hey, I like crocodiles too. Let's see. Amanda, do you like any mammals or animals that live in the water as well?
Yes, I do.
Can you name any?
My favorite one is dolphins.
Dolphins. Alicia, have you ever seen a dolphin before?
Yep.
You have? When did you see a dolphin, or where have you seen a dolphin?
And Florida.
I've seen dolphins in Florida too. Has anyone else ever been to Florida?
Yes.
You have? And then Lena, I saw that you raised your hand. Very nice. What is one of your favorite places to go?
You, me?
Mm-hmm. Anyone's gonna get. This is an open dialogue. So, what is one of your favorite places to travel to?
I have two places, but I like to go to Canada because my dad's family is up there, and I like to visit when I can Colorado.
Wonderful.
And I like travel back to Atlanta, Georgia.
Very nice. I've been to Atlanta myself.
Yeah, I went up
Amanda?
there. I went up there for my birthday party. Me and my friend went to the Cascade skate rink.
Okay, very cool. I've never been there before, but I've definitely been down to Atlanta. It's been a couple years now. Well, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Amanda, do you have anything to add to what Daxton said?
Yeah, I like to go anywhere. My favorite is Walt Disney World.
Never been there, but that is definitely on my list of places to go. How about you, Alicia? Is there anywhere particular that you like to travel to or around where you live?
Like Ozark.
The Lake of the Ozarks? Me too. That's a great place to go to. So like you guys have seen, we're able to still have active listening and conversation through Zoom, and you all did great. Do you have any questions for me today? All right. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap up today. I hope you guys found some helpful information. So just some key takeaway points from some things that I talked about. Healthy social skills equal healthy relationships. So making those lists, having a good self-esteem, and knowing what you're wanting out of relationships will help build those healthy relationships up. Healthy social skills include positive communication, which we all have demonstrated so well this afternoon. You guys did awesome. Respect for respect for yourself and others is important for having healthy social skills. All right, so if you guys don't have any questions for me, we will go ahead and head out for the afternoon. I will see you guys all back here again soon. Have a great day, and we will be seeing you all very, very soon again. Thanks, guys.